just trying to survive and learn to love along the way. By Foreplay on AO3. Episode 93, Chapter 93, A Foresight and Running. Sir is asking a lot of questions today. He keeps asking Izuku to analyze random civilians and their quirks. He hardly ever gets to observe them. Oh well, Izuku has a lot of practice analyzing people, so it's not too tough on him. Obviously he makes some mistakes, but he's still pretty pleased with himself. He has no clue how Sir Night-Eye feels. They go a little further from the agency today. Not much happened last patrol. Even if something major did happen, Izuku is a hero in training, and he has a pro hero with him that could most likely keep him safe. Something collides with his leg. Izuku tenses up, ready for just about anything. Or at least that's what he thought. He freezes when he looks down and finds a little girl sprawled on the ground. She's sobbing, and all wrapped up like a mummy? And Izuku is a little lost on what to do. Are you okay? He crouches down and helps her stand. I'm sorry. She lets go of him as soon as she's steady, wrapping her arms around herself instead. It's fine. We're heroes. Night-Eye crouches down next to him. He doesn't seem like he's great with kids. Sir pulls out his hero license and hands it to the girl to inspect. Izuku doesn't really get why, since she's a hero and has probably never seen a hero license before. He gets it when she hands it back, and Sir brushes her hand when he goes to grab it. Unfortunately, there's no time to ask what he saw. Are you bothering those heroes? The voice comes from deep in an alley, coming from the same place that the girl, Eri, had. A man emerges from the darkness, and Izuku has to fight to keep his face neutral, because in front of them stands the man that their investigation is centered around. Overhaul. She's no trouble at all. Is this your daughter? Sir Night-Eye sounds as easygoing as Izuku has ever heard him, but Izuku can feel how tense he is. Ah, yes. She has a habit of running, though. Overhaul turns his eyes to Eri, and she becomes even more distraught. We need to get going now. Izuku frowns and stands. Surely they can't let her go back with him. She's clearly terrified. Besides, they know what kind of person Overhaul is, and he wouldn't make a decent father. He'd most likely the reason for all the bandages wrapped around her arms. Nobody moves for a minute, and Overhaul sighs, stepping forward. He pulls off his glove as he moves, and it's then that Izuku remembers his quirk. Overhaul has the ability to disassemble and reassemble things at will. It's rather convenient that his alias is also his quirk name. Makes remembering a whole lot easier. Eri steps away from them, clearly aware of what his quirk does. The man's eyes crinkle up into what Izuku assumes is a smile at his actions. It's then that Sir Night-Eye does the most irrational thing he's ever done in his life. He takes a single step forward and picks Eri up under the armpits. He then drops her in Izuku's arms and turns back to the villain, uttering only a single word. Run. Despite wanting to know what'll happen to Sir Night-Eye, Izuku does. He needs to have faith in the hero, just like he has faith in Izuku. He does his best to run in the direction of the agency. Izuku even uses full calling to aid in the process. He could probably use Blackwhip too to move even faster, but he doesn't need to draw any more attention to them. Who knows who else is out there? Izuku is cutting through an alleyway when Eri jumps from his arms. She stumbles a few feet away, breathing hard. Eri, what's going on? Obviously there's a lot happening right now, but Izuku is worried that they won't have enough time for this. They can deal with everything once they get to Sir Night-Eye Agency. Stay back! I don't want to hurt you! You won't hurt me. I'm a hero, and I'm here to keep you safe. Eri just shakes her head, moving to lean against the wall. As soon as her hand makes contact, the wall starts to crumble. Eri cries out, looking frustrated. Is that your quirk? She nods silently. That is so cool. And it is. Izuku doesn't have any detail on it, but that doesn't mean that he can't be impressed. No, it's not. All I do is wreck things. I don't want to wreck you too. Eri backs away further. Izuku pauses, thinking for a minute. They really need to get going. While he has faith in Night-Eye, Overhaul is a terrifying quirk. Used by someone good, it could be amazing, and used for countless of things. Unfortunately, Kai is not good. Actually, Eri, I think I have an idea. She perks up a little, but stays away. Would it be okay if I called my dad? He can help with your quirk. Eri contemplates this before answering. Is he a hero? Yeah. You ever heard of Eraserhead? Eri shakes her head. Well, his quirk is called Erasure. He has the ability to stop your quirk. Eri picks up at that. Really? Izuku smiles at her enthusiasm. Really? So I can call him? She nods eagerly, so Izuku pulls out his phone. It's a long minute before his dad picks up. Izuku, what's going on? His dad sounds so worried. It never fails to warm his heart. I'm fine, Dad. I just need you to come here. I need your quirk. Where are you? His dad doesn't bother asking about the quirk. Izuku has to take a second to orientate himself. I'm maybe 5 blocks south of the agency. It's an alley right outside a restaurant. Okay, I'll be there soon. Be safe. Izuku hangs up and settles on the ground to wait. He and Eri wait in silence, watching each other. She's wary of every little movement he does, so Izuku stays as still as possible. In no time at all before his dad jumps down in front of him, Hitoshi hot on his heels. What's the situation, Janus? Eri here is having some trouble with her quirk. We need to get her back at Night-Eye Agency. His dad looks at Eri, eyes pausing on the bandages. Alright, you can explain the rest when we get there. His dad crouches, low to make eye contact with Eri. At the south of his mouth of the alleyway, has them all turning, ready to fight. But it's just Night-Eye. Perfect, everyone's here. We need to go. Understanding the urgency in his voice, his dad turns to Eri and activates his quirk. It's alright, Eri. You can't use your quirk anymore. She lets Izuku get close and pick her up, letting out a sigh of relief when nothing happens to him. As soon as she's in his arms, they run. Night-Eye takes the lead with Izuku right behind him. Hitoshi runs at his side, with his dad bringing up the rear. They don't stop moving until they're in the conference room at the agency. His dad stops using his quirk, and it's a matter of moments the couch is regressed, becoming nothing more than a pile of what it used to be. Eri burst into tears. This is going to be a long evening. Let's go! Eri's here. Everybody, oh my god, Eri. Oh my god, she's here. She's here. Everybody clap. She's here! She's here! Sorry, I really like Eri. As you can tell, clearly. I mean, oh my god, Eri! Sorry. I'm sorry. I really like Eri. Okay, chapter 94 is of housing and a growing of the team. Summary. They've gotten Eri away from Overhaul, but how do they keep it that way? The villain and his gang are still on the loose, and so the raid team can come together, which leaves Eri in danger of being reclaimed by her own old guardian. You know, all I say is, you know, just to keep her safe, maybe put her in a household where there is, a green child with quirks that, honest to God, seem like they're overpowered as hell, a loud cockatiel, and a black cat. I feel like that would be enough protection. Not to mention the 20 plus or 19 other, heroes in training. Plus the many heroes that, patrol around, and the other hero teachers, and Todoroki Enji. No, not Enji. Touya Todoroki. Just saying. She'll be nice, right? But put her in a certain family with green curly hair, black wavy hair, and straight blonde hair. She'll fit right in. I really hope that happens. I really hope, fingers crossed, hope that happens. Just fingers crossed. Anyways, as always, my raindrops, make sure to eat, sleep, drink water, take your meds. Have a wonderful day or night. Link to my Discord server and socials are down in the description. Subscribe to see more of my content, and thank you so much for watching.